All right, y'all.
I shared it.
All right, and
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
this week on Humpcast, we bring a brother back from the dead. We celebrate 4 years of Humpcast. The government is going after Facebook. This week's trailers, someone dies being dumb, and Ryan D gives us some news about Disney. So grab your beers. You're listening to Humpcast.
Hit it already.
Yay! Welcome to Humpcast, everybody, the show where a couple of buds get buzzed and have fun reading the news and punning for a good 4 years running. My name is Garrett Lee,
I'm Ryan D.
and today we really miss Ricky C.
Rest in peace, Ricky C.
Rest in peace.
Pour some out for the homie.
Seriously. It is the 4-year anniversary of our good friend and brother.
4. Did you say 3?
I said 4.
Oh, 4.
Yep,
Okay,
it's
yeah, 4.
It's 4, right?
It is 4.
And it's times like this that you just really miss a brother. Today, I wanted to do something special for him. I want to see if we maybe can have a seance or even, if possible, bring him back to life.
How are we going to do that?
I brought in a special beer.
Mm.
And what we're going to do is, you have some alcohol too, right?
I do.
Because I know just like every episode, we have an alcoholic beverage of some sort.
I have Red Bull and vodkas.
Okay, and I have something that I've never seen before in my life. It's a pineapple milkshake double IPA.
Wait, is there some weed that we can put in the
We also have a weed, so we can try and summon Ricky. So give me a second. Give me like 4 seconds. Okay, I pulled this out of thin air. We're gonna put this in the spot where Ricky C might sit and see if we could bring him back with our combined alcohol and weed.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play a song, and then let's just chant along with it, and hopefully bring him back.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
What
song are you going to play?
I'm just gonna play one that sounds like chanting, but it's also a Power Ranger song. So just go with it.
Okay.
So. Ricky C, come back. Ricky C, come back. Ricky C, come back. Ricky C, come back.
White Ranger Tiger Power. White Ranger Tiger Power. White Ranger Tiger Power. White
Holy fuck! Bro, it worked.
He wasn't even going to come in at all. He was just going to...
I don't know if I was like waiting for a signal.
You were
we
going
didn't
to make us look like fucking losers.
we didn't rehearse this ahead of time.
Yeah, I know. I think Garrett had way bigger plans.
No, actually, that was kind of perfect, to be honest.
Okay.
I had no idea where that was going to go.
Here we are.
Welcome back, Ricky Z.
there you go.
At
What's
least
up,
for this
everybody?
episode.
I hope you take these
What's
offerings. I hope you accept these
I
offerings.
take it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
I get to survive now.
All right. Oh, everyone's saying happy anniversary. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
So, yes,
What's up?
like I said, it is our 4-year anniversary for Humpcast.
Yes.
And we
yeah.
really wanted to just be the boys. And
Don't-
also, we have a little bit of
Boys
new
are back in
equipment.
town.
The boys are back in town.
Cue
And I totally
You didn't
pull
even
up.
cue
I
that
didn't-
up.
No.
Oh,
Well,
come on.
Cue that up. Garrett fucked up. I
you
told him
need
to
to
do
bring
that
that-
ahead
you
of
need to-
time.
Wait for
You see what happens?
it.
You see what happens when you quit the show, dude?
Yeah, I'm getting new, but we have like new
Well,
equipment.
I helped him set it up, though.
That's a Pacific
com-
Rim.
that's a
That's a
commercial.
Pacific Rim ad. Just so you know, we have some brand new equipment.
Hopefully,
So
we didn't check the sound for the Facebook Live, but
I think it's fine.
hopefully it's good.
I think it's fine.
Hopefully it's good.
So we're gonna just go for
As
it.
long as he changed the input settings or whatever.
Yeah.
Be Gucci.
But you know what?
Yeah.
The boys are back.
Here we
now.
go.
Here we
Cheers,
go.
guys. Drinking some beer. Actually, I didn't talk about my beer.
Oh
Yeah,
I
so,
brought in-
we
What beer?
brought in these beers to summon you. Let me crack this open while you tell us what
But
you're
also,
drinking.
I just brought this from the dead with me.
You brought it from
I
the
brought it
fucking
from
dead
the fucking-
the plane of dead, bro.
Yeah, the plane of death.
Brought it from the devil, bro?
It's obviously from Stone.
Yeah.
And it's their Enjoy by 420.
Hey!
Heyo.
Smoke
Just
weed
got
every
released this
day.
week, guys. Go check it out.
And so,
It's
yeah, it's pretty
delicious.
awesome. So I forgot fucking how close April is. So our Ryan and my birthdays are coming up with
That's
the
right.
quickness.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Oh, shit. Get down with
yeah.
the quickness.
Down with the quickness. So it's good to see you guys. Let's cheers. The boys are back in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What's up, guys? This is
damn.
cool. I fucking we.
Huh?
Huh?
No, talk and then try this after.
I didn't even realize it's been 4 years.
Yeah,
I don't even feel like
Since I've seen you.
I don't even feel like
I've
the
been
same.
dead for 4 years.
I don't even feel like the same person as I was when we started this fucking show.
You're
Yeah,
not,
for
bro.
sure, bro.
I'm not. I'm not even here.
No, we're all Skyping, right? It's weird, but it's also not very carbonated,
I don't
which is
think I
weird.
like
Let me
it.
see.
I don't think I like this.
What is it supposed to be?
Pineapple milkshake double IPA.
Ugh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, I don't
Hold
like
on.
it. It's really weird.
Oh, where'd you get this from?
Bevmo.
Ugh, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So this is a
It's
very
little too sweetness.
this is a very hit or miss brewery for me. This one's not a miss, but it's not a hit. This one's kind of a
Weird.
It's weird. Okay, so this is Brew Rebellion's Pineapple Milkshake Double IPA.
Oh, it's
One,
from
one, it's not very
Yeah.
carbonated.
Brew
Two,
Rebellion.
it's very
Yeah,
odd.
that's
but
the thing too.
I don't hate it, to be honest. I know it's not your cup of tea, but
I
I
know,
don't hate
likey.
it.
It's not my
Ricky
cup.
no
Of,
likey.
it's not my cup of beer either.
No, but I brought that one in, and then I have another beer
Can you turn me up?
after this. Yes.
I don't want to be too close. Yeah, there we
There you
go.
go.
That's better.
Boom.
So I brought in another beer that I will crack open after I finish this, because this is only even though it's a double IPA, it's only 7.8. So it's
Okay.
actually a lighter double IPA.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty.
Normally, like a normal IPA would be like a 7%er.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So that's what I was
kinda
like.
weird.
It's a double, but double doesn't necessarily translate to alcohol. Double just means
Right.
like double malted or
Double
something
the
like that.
hops,
Double, yeah,
double the
something.
pineapple.
You just double it up.
Double trouble.
Alcohol generally comes along with that, but
Double
not,
dicks.
not for this one. This one's a
Double
very
it
light.
up.
Cool.
Yes. However, my next one will definitely have some kick to it.
Do a triple.
It's a 10 point something.
Triple dick.
Shit.
Triple dicks, as we got in the house tonight.
Nice.
Ow. Oh, man.
Yeah, so
Back in town.
everyone wants to know right now, man. Like the chat board's lighting up. Ricky C, how you
Oh,
been?
shit,
I
it
think you
is.
need to
Even
turn
though you were
down.
dead.
You need to turn down. You're peeking a little bit in my headphones.
All right. Well, I turned
Your
everything.
headphones are
You
high
turned your
as
headphones
fuck.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your headphones are like way
probably
higher.
blowing
But
your
probably.
ears out right
So
now.
turn me down a little
Oh,
bit.
did
Turn
you-
my headphones down a little bit.
I
Then.
was like, turn me
Turn it
up,
up,
turn my
turn it
headphones
up.
down.
Yeah,
turn it-
sorry.
turn me
No,
up.
I just keep getting you peeking in my headphones, but that's all right.
All right,
I
cool.
can see right now your headphones are like super loud.
Oh,
still.
okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
what's
They're
up, bro?
still
How you
super
doing?
No. It's but the thing is, I'm like my
we-
headphones barely in. I'm only just the tip is in right now.
Nice.
Okay.
Someone
Alright.
wants to know where to get the pineapple milkshake IPA. You can find
You
it.
don't want it.
You don't want it.
You might want to try it. If you want to try it, it is a Brew Rebellion beer. You can go. I found mine at the Bevmo off of Foothill and Rosemead. So if you want to check that out, I think I saw a few of them. It's actually in the refrigerator section, so they have them cold and ready.
Wait,
to
hold
go.
up. There's refrigerators at Bevmo.
Yeah. You didn't
Hold
know
up.
that,
You
dude?
didn't know that?
No.
Trying to be funny.
Oh. Okay. Well, no. I mean, like it makes sense because
Because he was like the. Yeah, whatever, dude.
How many
Sorry,
Red
bro.
Bulls do you have in front of you right
too
now,
many
bro?
Red Bulls. He has 4. There's 2 now.
I've already drank 2.
You have 4 Red Bulls in front of you and a beer
he downed a
and,
bunch of vodka.
and a fucking 5th vodka.
Yeah, and this has vodka in it too.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Yeah.
So there we go. So there we go.
I'm just trying to get fucked up with you guys.
bro.
Once they're back in town.
I just wanted to party, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good.
All right,
dude.
bro.
You know, I just missed you
I gotta
guys.
get on Ryan's level.
Smoke that fucking rocket boot.
The death weed? You guys
Yeah,
got me?
I'm
rocket
sorry.
weed.
What are you saying?
I was gonna say smoke that rocket boosters. I don't know.
And I gave her some.
Wait, so did he give you like all the he
Not
has
all-
all this all the
I don't know if I
sounds?
gave him all.
Not
of them.
all
I
of
don't
them.
know
So,
what happened. I gave him a lot.
like I mentioned last week, if you tuned in, we were expecting some differences or some upgrades in tech. So today I brought in a brand new computer. So this is
Computer.
going to be a Mac, and the thing that Ricky had the soundboard on before was his laptop Mac, and so that's the reason I couldn't have a
drunk
soundboard.
one. Is this still the drunk one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it still is.
So I couldn't have a soundboard.
drunk to this day.
At least I didn't find one. So he just gave me the soundboard for this new Mac, which we are recording on. So now, if you want, I could just be like making fucking noises and shit. Yay! And
You can add any sound you want, bro. Any sound you want.
Bitch, what the fuck? That's the best one. I forgot about that one.
yes.
Bitch,
so,
what the fuck?
So
Yep.
I just got this right now, so this is not the full thing. I'm going to be updating this with some new sounds, but hopefully it'll just make this a little bit more fun.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I mean?
it's a fun app.
I love it.
Remember when I was when I had it?
$50, man. You can't find like the worst thing is like you can't find that like for free anywhere.
Yeah, I
'cause
know.
I searched the goddamn internet for it.
I know.
So I
and
had to buy it.
there's not like a newer version of it.
There's
either.
not. It was like last updated in like 2003 or something.
Fuck. It's so weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine
It still works
crashes all the
perfectly.
time. Does yours?
No, but I haven't. I'm not on the latest.
It doesn't have a piece of shit.
Well,
No, just
we,
not on the latest
we,
stuff.
we did an episode of Humpcast at my place, and we did it on my computer.
Oh, nice.
So I was
yeah.
doing. So I had all my drops on there too.
Nice.
It was pretty fun.
You have a lot more farts.
No, I just have one fart.
Oh, wait, what was
It's
it?
just a different
What
fart.
is it that you have a lot of though? Like I forgot what it was.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he has a ton of Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
He's like, fuck Mexico. And this is like,
And,
that other stuff.
and that day
Classic
we had a
Cage.
story about Metallica, so I had Jim Brewer's James Hetfield.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
So I was playing that every time.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
great app.
So how you been,
Soundboard.
Ricky C? How's the waking up early life?
Yeah, it's it's not fun, but it's cool.
Fuck,
It's
dude.
a living.
I've been so fucking exhausted these past couple weeks.
Yeah, man.
It's
This
like-
this past like month for me has just been like really intense, but it's cool.
Are you working? So what time do you actually have to go into work now?
I have to be in the office by like 6 a.m.
So what? So you got to leave at 5.
Yeah, like 5:15 at the latest. 5:20 if I want to like real push it.
Fuck that.
I got to be in at
push it.
8:30, and I'm still late every fucking day.
Yeah, I'm like there like right on the dot, and like obviously I don't like do my hair or anything for work. Luckily they let
Yeah.
me be pretty
Oh,
chill.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you just put a beanie on?
Yeah,
Or
I just put a
like,
beanie on. just
Yeah, me
fucking
too,
walk
bro. I'll
around.
roll out of bed. I won't shower for like 3 days sometimes.
I still shower, but I still shower. I want to
Oh.
put that out there.
Oh, well.
I still shower.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I mean it's cool that they don't have like a strict dress code, so that's pretty sweet.
I have to wear a uniform, but it smells like shit.
That has been washed in 10 days.
Fuck, man.
I got the bruh back.
But
I'm sorry,
other than that, it's been pretty.
I almost got written up again for something stupid.
What? Was it falling asleep?
Have you been written up
No,
before?
I've been written up before for the iPhone going.
Oh,
missing,
okay,
remember?
okay. Yeah, that's right.
And then this time, this time we have these scanners for all the packages,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and I drive. Well, now they just gave me a van, but I had a pickup truck for the longest time,
Okay.
and so I had to scan all my shit before I put it on the truck, and I left the scanner on the bumper, and I drove off. and I couldn't fucking find it. I was like, oh shit, and then so I like retraced my steps, and I found it in the middle of the street.
Oh,
ran
shit.
over.
Oh.
So I brought it back all fucked up.
I just found it like this.
Jesus.
You're not gonna believe what happened. Some guy fucking robbed me. He took my thing. He crushed it, put it in my
You're
hand,
like an asshole.
Yeah.
and then ran it over 3 times. But
Any
anyway,
workers' comp, please.
Please, give me money, please.
so I had to bring this mangled thing back, and then I was like, and I told my supervisor, it's actually like it wasn't that bad. It's fixable. Like you just have to replace the screen, like the whole fucking thing, because it's like
Yeah.
That shit got smashed.
It's fixable. You got it. It's fine.
It just explodes in your hands. You just gotta change the screen.
But apparently they have a guy that just like replaces them or repairs them or whatever, right? So it wasn't a big deal when I brought it back.
Okay.
But my big boss has been there, this fucking asshole,
Fucking big boss, bro.
and and he like saw it and he was
they're
like, "Who
solid.
did that?" And they were like, "Oh, Ryan." He's like,
Bring him
"Okay,
to
we're
me.
gonna write him up." He's like, "Okay, we're gonna write him up." And everybody else was like,
I'm
"What?"
calling
Like,
Nikki.
why? Because like that shit happens all the time. Like
Yeah.
they've broken multiple things of like those things, you know. And
That's bullshit.
so I'm gonna actually like fight with it. You know,
Oh,
I'm
good.
gonna like decline it if they give me the form, because I'm like, I don't think it's fair. I don't think anybody else has been written up for anything like that
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call bullshit and tell HR that I feel discriminated.
Yeah.
against.
Exactly, dude.
Get the
Fuck
mouse
that.
on the phone. I want to take this to the
Bring-
top.
Bring me Mickey.
Bring me Mickey's head.
We're going to the top. Straight to the top of this one.
Bring me to the mouth.
Oh my god. But yeah, so the contract with
Write them up.
the contract with this
Fuck 'em
this
up?
company is
You're covering it like we don't know what the fuck it is.
it's up right now. So since I'm since I'm a contractor
shit.
at
Can't talk about
at
this.
Disney,
Yeah.
all these other companies are showing up to try and to buy out the the contract or whatever, right?
Oh shit.
And there's like an auctioning process going on.
Yeah.
And so that's why my regional boss is there just being a total prick.
It's like
That
we
makes
like to
sense.
not lose this.
Yeah,
this
that
account.
makes-
No,
That makes
actually,
sense.
because if
So
they
Ryan,
dude, because
I
you know,
swear to
Ryan,
God,
no, fuck
breaking
that guy,
shit.
bro. Because what happens? You know what happens if we lose it is another company buys it, and then I just work for that company. Like nothing fucking changes.
Oh, really?
Yes,
How's that work then?
I don't know.
because they keep all the staff, and then we all just have to reapply for this the other company. So like, let's say Xerox takes the account,
That's weird.
then I just work for Xerox. That's it, and I do the same job.
Weird. All right. So
That's
nothing
very
for you to worry
weird.
about.
I'm
feel
not
like-
worried
I
about it.
I feel like
If anything, I want them to do that. I mean, best case scenario, Disney goes, fuck all you guys. They're just going to be Disney employees.
Okay.
That's best case scenario. They don't
Right.
want a third party in there anymore. We all
Yeah.
just become Disney employees.
Yeah. But that means they're gonna have to pay your benefits, which they don't want to.
Yeah, well, there's like this big thing going on right now because there's a position that no one wants to take because our company is refusing to pay more. So like Disney wants somebody from our department to work this position,
Okay.
but our company refuses to pay anybody more to take that position, which is pissing Disney off because they're like, why don't you pay your employees more to take this position? We
Yeah.
need somebody there. And everybody keeps declining because they're like, no more pay? Fuck that. Not doing it.
Yeah.
not gonna do it.
Fuck that.
So, like, there was a guy that went and checked it out, like, did a tour, whatever. And then he was like, okay, well, how much? What's my raise? They're like, what raise? He's like, fuck you guys then. I'm not doing it then.
Oh shit.
And then he went back to the warehouse, and then it, like, created such a stir. But that's because the company's being cheap.
yeah. How could you not?
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. So Disney's already pissed off with my company right now. So
Gonna lose that contract.
Yeah, well, let's see. But so how does it work where they can just keep the staff but different company? I don't understand that part. Like,
well, it's it's the smartest thing to do because why would they hire all these different employees and then make us train a whole new staff?
but how do you do that? Is what I'm saying. Because I know your company is contracted.
This is I guess this is how it's happened before because a couple of the other guys have been there so long that they've switched from different
multiple
companies. Yeah.
companies. Oh,
So basically, yeah, they just keep since it's they'll give us the option. Like I could stay with this company and just go to a different site, which fuck that. Or since this site like pretty much like runs itself like with everybody there. So anybody who comes in and sees how we do things, then they'll just be like, oh okay, like yeah, you all stay and do what you do.
yeah.
You just have to fill out paperwork.
Yeah.
Now you work for our company.
Okay. Interesting.
Like why would they waste all that time having to
No,
train new
like,
people?
like,
Yeah,
it
no,
makes
it makes-
sense.
it makes
I
sense.
just never.
But it's
I've
also
seen
just
that in
weird.
any,
Yeah, it happens
any
a
other
lot.
sort
It
of
happens a
thing.
lot,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
mostly with these contracting situations.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
and I don't know. I'm just speaking.
No, like
Speaking out,
what I'm
'cause,
saying,
like-
it's completely different than what we know. So that's why we're.
No, I know.
we wanna know.
I'd much rather have that happen just because I'm fucking tired of that boss.
Fuck these guys. Fuck Big Boss.
But speaking of which, I think I have some coworkers that might tune in. But
oh.
whatever.
Don't
They
say
know how I
anything.
feel.
JK. All right, cool. So we're gonna jump into it.
Jump into this,
Let's
bro.
jump into
Stories
stuff.
or what?
I know you haven't heard this in a long time, but let's just
Oh,
let's just
shit.
jump into it.
Oh shit!
So what's up, everybody? This is Ricky C. Through Microsoft, Nintendo, and PlayStation, there's actually a really big expo going on right now for video games. It's called E3, announcing a new hardware system.
Here's Ricky Tech News.
What's up,
Ricky C.
Goodbye.
Oh shit!
Computer just exploded. Can't do my stories now.
Bitch, what the fuck?
All right. All right.
And it's nonstop
I'm
sad.
getting
Nonstop.
soundboard happy on this one. What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, what's
so,
up?
I got some good stories to talk about today.
Yeah.
And
Good stories.
It's
Yeah, I
probably
got
something-
stories.
I'm not too sure if this has actually been circulating in the mainstream, so I got some underground stories here.
Shit.
Oh, we'll get that shit, bro. What's up?
fuck?
Actually,
An
yeah,
inside
so
scoop.
I have yet to see this in the news, but in these last couple of days, it seems like the government has decided to go full-fledged after Facebook.
What?
Yeah, I've
after
been
there's-
seeing shit like this like vaguely.
So apparently Facebook has known since 2015 that this company called Cambridge Analytica, which is a data mining company hired by President Trump's election campaign. Apparently, they improperly obtained the personal data of 50 million of the network's users, and the social giant failed to do much of anything about it.
What the fuck?
In a blog post on Friday, Facebook said it has suspended the accounts of Cambridge Analytica and its parent company SCL while it investigates their alleged failure to comply with an agreement to delete the ill-forgotten data. So it's just like, so now we find out that Facebook has basically all the data that it's pretty much been gathering of its users, which is very easy for this company that we input all of our data.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we
an
tell
entire
Facebook
fucking
everything.
history for years.
You know what's the
Has
weirdest
been
shit?
just collecting all this data.
You know what's the weirdest shit is when I'm talking about something to somebody and then I see Facebook ads where it's like telling me
Have
about
you
it.
seen-
It's like, how do
I was
you-
like, oh yeah, I was thinking about like buying some
Yeah.
property
Have you seen that?
in blah blah blah, and then it's like, have you considered buying property
Dude,
and blah blah blah?
totally.
What the
Have you
fuck?
seen
Or
have you
like,
seen these condos?
or like,
Yeah.
I'll be talking shit about something, and then it shows up on my Instagram feed, and I'm like,
Yes.
what the fuck? I just said I hated you.
So I always tell these people, they're like, oh, I just got a Google Home or I got a this, and I'm like, isn't it weird? Something's always listening to you.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's only
I'll
listening.
never feel comfortable.
It's
with
only
that.
listening to you when you call its name.
I love
I'm like,
that.
how do you know? How does it know when you're calling its name?
Yeah, it's
I
always
love-
listening
always
for that
fucking
fucking
listening.
name.
I love that John C. Riley meme.
Yes, it's when you're just thinking about
When you
something
think
and
about
it shows up on your
on
Instagram.
your
It's
Facebook feed. all,
Yeah, dude.
First of all, okay, I've never seen what that's from, but I've
I
seen
don't
it
know
everywhere.
what it's from either, but it's,
Do you know
it
the
looks
John C.
fuck-
Riley
I-
where
I-
he's like his crazy
I
ass?
think
face?
it's- I think it's from a Funny or Die.
Tim and Eric.
Tim and Eric.
Tim-
Oh, okay.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
But I've
plays like a crazy doctor guy.
yeah, and I've seen that for years, and I was just like, that looks funny. I'm not gonna check out what it is
It's just
though.
really, I mean, Tim and Eric is just a really weird.
It's
fucking-
very yeah. It's not,
super
probably, but you
weird
probably
movie.
wouldn't like it
You
anyway.
probably would hate it.
Maybe.
Bird up.
But yeah, so we found out that now, so Facebook has all this data that's Facebook collected. They basically have these.
By the way, hold on, time out. This fucking Enjoy by 420
delicious.
bombed easy.
Yeah, 9
definitely.
percent. It's very strong, very delicious.
Also,
Very
this
dank.
Very dank.
this pineapple milkshake, I never want to get it again.
Yep,
It's
It
not
tastes like-
horrible.
it's trash. It's trash.
I don't want to drink another one of these.
It's a
though.
trash beer.
But I wanted to explore, and I explored, and
it doesn't even have a real.
I don't want
have
it
a
no
real
more.
label on it, bro.
It's just all fucking.
Yeah, no, this look-
silvery. it
Somebody just
I don't
like
know
put a
if you get it.
sticker and
There's
painted
nothing
on
else.
it.
First of all, this is a Coors Light can.
just has a beer belly in.
It's
cover
a-
of-
It's like the silver bullet,
It's
bro.
a silver Coors Light can, and they would just put a sticker on it that just says Brew
Put a
Rebellion,
sticker on it. It says beer.
pineapple. It just says pineapple. This is beer. Brew Rebellion beer. It's beer. So and it like tons like dents everywhere. Doesn't look good.
It came with the dents.
It came with the dents, yeah. So like it's not
Quality.
carbonated. The flavor is something that you can only have really one beer of. Also, I'm
I'm
not
so glad you picked some weird trash to fucking bring
Well,
on this episode.
that's the thing. Like I was like, that looks
It's
so
like
weird.
in
I
true
have to
in
try
true
it.
Garrett fashion, it's some weird shit that no one would ever want to drink.
It was $4, so I'm like, I'll try it for $4.
all right.
All right,
I don't like it though. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
so-
I'm just because I'm gonna finish right now. I'm gonna tell you what I actually brought, which I really like.
Okay.
'Cause I've
I'm
had it
just
before.
I'm just gonna pause my stories. Pause.
Well, you're not used to this.
No, I am. It feels like I've never even fucking died.
It's like I never even died, bro.
What's it cost to undied? Apparently, just
More than it costs to die.
just a beer, a Red Bull, and a joint.
Yeah.
So I brought in one of my favorite beers ever. This is Avery Brewing Company's Maharaja Imperial
The
IPA.
fuck did you just call me?
Maharaja?
You fucking terrorist! Did you just fucking call some backup or something?
God damn it,
ISIS
Randy.
beer or what?
Yeah, this is not a terrorist beer. So
Are you
uh,
ISIS or what, bro?
Yeah, okay. Just so you know, Humpcast does not go.
Did you just say Allah Akbar?
Damn it, Randy. All right. if you want to talk to Randy,
We're on a list
email him at hitthemice at
I didn't say it.
randy.com.
You
I don't
did.
know.
You said it's Allah Akbar beer.
Okay.
God damn it. The Maharaja Imperial IPA. It's
Where's
a
this from?
10% Avery Brewing Company from Colorado.
Avery. I don't know if I've ever had a beer from Avery.
It
Okay, you
is
definitely
Avery.
have.
Isn't it
So-
like in Anaheim or something?
No, it's in Colorado. I think I just said
Colorado.
that, and you just blocked me
Well,
out.
you were
just
fucking
thinking
you were
about
just
ISIS
shouting
over here.
ISIS stuff. I didn't fucking listen.
No, apparently not.
I'm
So
I'm American, bro.
I get that. Good
I'm
job.
not from Colorado.
How's that robot dick taste?
Anybody want to hear the cricket? The cricket sound.
That's not on this
I don't
soundboard.
have it. I forgot to give him that
That's
one.
not on this
Shit.
soundboard. Also, so Avery Brewing Company is from
Pop it open.
Colorado, but they have stuff like the Rumpkin. They
Oh,
have
okay.
stuff like
Okay.
the
okay,
Maharaja,
okay.
the Haraja, or the I don't know. There's other beers that I'm
I
kind
think
of.
you nailed it.
I need to stop. I'm feeding Ryan D too much.
Baka.
Hakalakadaka Street.
No, make it like a high, make it like a Chinese.
All right, back to my stories. Facebook.
Hi, Jambi.
Make it like a high, make it like a
All
Chinese.
right. Go on, Ricky.
Come on.
Yeah, so apparently Facebook's just been harvesting all of our data. They've let all these other companies come in and just basically have free range of whatever they thought they wanted to do with it. And it turns out this company called Cambridge Analytica has been taking a huge advantage of that. They may be
Just
the
taking a
ones-
huge shit.
They've it's been clear that they've taken advantage of this data. Okay.
How so though? What are they?
Even
What
possibly, like they said, it was this was a company that was hired by President Trump.
Son of a fuck.
During the election campaign, which may have even boosted his campaign to the fact that he even won with all this customer data that they have as Facebook's and how to feed them
how
the things
oh,
that they
I
need
see.
to see in order to elect this this president.
Yeah.
So they're really going after
Because we
them.
talked about this on Twitter before, right? Like with Twitter. And
Right. So we
Well, there
found
was, like, a
out
lot
that
of
there's a lot
bots.
of Russian bots. But this is yet again, I mean, it's data that this company harvested that could have easily gone to this Russian company and said, hey, we have the data you need to serve these people. Do whatever you want with it.
Oh.
But I mean, so the problem is that Facebook never audited what these companies did with that data, so they could have done whatever the
Oh.
fuck they wanted. They could have sold that data to whoever they wanted.
Oh, yeah, that's
and gotten
bad.
absolutely everything they needed.
Yeah, that's bad.
So it's pretty crazy, and it looks like Facebook is in real deep shit for this one.
Real
And,
big
and like
blue.
Zuckerberg is like not to be found, right?
He's
like
apparently trying to
MIA.
hide. He's MIA. They're trying to summon him to the UK, and it's mostly the European governments are really going after him specifically. I mean, they're straight up like saying like, we want the fucking Zuck here.
We want the Zuck.
We
We want the Zuck. We want to fuck.
Well, really, all
Zuck is
all they
fuck.
have to do is put together a bunch of his favorite alcohols and summon him like we summoned you.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I gotta do.
Is that all
And
we
then,
gotta do?
Obviously.
and then play the White Ranger
It's probably
Tiger
like cocaine
Power.
for him or something like that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure it's Red Bull and vodka.
And cocaine.
Okay.
Just a lot
We
of
summon you,
uppers.
Zuck.
Adderall.
But yeah, so I mean, it's mostly like they said the UK, the British Prime Minister Theresa May even released a statement saying on Monday expressing her concerns about the story. So they're really trying to summon Mark Zuckerberg to different countries and go after him about this data.
Motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Yeah, totally.
So delete your Facebook account, everybody.
Nah.
I mean,
I kind of need it.
kind of need it. Kind of want it. Try that, by the way. That's the
Information's
Maharaja.
being sold.
No, okay,
the
so this is the
Russians.
thing. So, yes, it's selling your data. Here's the thing. I've known, you and I, we've all known about, like, it's very possible, right?
interesting.
It's very possible
like
for
that.
all of our data to
This
kind
is
of
the
be sold
Allah
off.
G-Bob or
It's the Maharaja, bro.
Maharaja.
Avery
Like
Maharaja.
a high-
My favorite Imperial IPA from Avery Brewing Company. We've all known that our info is really, like, vulnerable, but it's not like
That is good.
it's not like I really care, to be honest.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, like you don't really notice how much Facebook is really watching you. It's even
mean,
to the point where I mean,
especially with what we just talked about.
Like we
these
just talked
ads.
about
you,
with
when
the
you
cat.
think about things, it knows.
exactly.
It fucking does.
I
dude.
mean, it really does. I mean, and a good example of something that I'm sure everyone has experienced is going to any website and seeing the Facebook like button. Do you like this story? Do you want to share it to your Facebook? So not only, I mean, you don't have to touch that button. If you have a Facebook account,
Don't touch that button.
It knows that
Don't
you
you fucking touch it.
It knows that you've visited that page because Facebook has its data on there.
Yeah.
As long as you see Facebook and like, as long as you see Facebook on any fucking web page, that means it's automatically tracking that you've been to that web page.
Yeah.
And Facebook knows it because you have the account.
I will say that
behind
I
it.
kind of like that Google does it though, because Google tracks all the shit that you like search for and like all the stuff that you like.
Right.
So when I go on, when I'm signed on to Chrome and I go to a Google search, it'll give me like all these top stories of shit that like I would be interested in.
Right.
And I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks
It's
Google,
good.
that's dope.
Yeah.
No, what I don't like actually though is when you buy something and it still shows it to you. I'm like, bro, I already bought it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
yeah.
I'm done searching for that.
Yeah.
Show me something else that
we
goes
saw
with
that you like
it.
computers. We know you buy the computer. Do you want to buy another computer? It's
No,
like,
no,
I don't want to buy another
no.
computer.
Show
I
me
got one already.
accessories. Show me accessories to the computer.
Yeah.
but
I
I've
mean,
already
the
gotten
computer.
it.
I got a computer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I've already bought this, so I don't want to see more
Yeah,
of this.
Yeah.
So it's
show
not
me-
great.
show-
The algorithm isn't perfect yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're being tracked, you guys. So I mean, just so
Abso-fucking-lutely.
you know, you're
I mean,
aware
ever
of it.
since the internet existed,
Yeah.
for sure we've been
The
tracked.
thing is that
Nothing is
most
safe.
people don't think about this, but I mean, really, as it is, all you have to think about is, are you actually hiding something? And if you are, then
This
you
doesn't matter.
This
do you
dick.
really think that you have to hide?
Yeah, if
something
you
just
aren't,
to
it
be
doesn't matter.
used
Like
against
everyone
you?
is the same. We're all looking at porn. We're all looking
So what
at.
if they decide to make porn illegal, or a certain type of porn that you happen to visit one time?
Then you
I mean,
have
it
to
could
worry
happen
about
at a
it.
point where, like the UK, where they decided to ban anal sex.
They what?
Didn't they do that? Where they
That's
banned a bunch
that's
of like,
Ryan's worst
pornography?
nightmare.
That really is.
They like banned a bunch of pornography all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, and then now it's illegal. So I mean, all they have to do is just
fascists.
ban that whenever they want, and then all of a sudden, okay, well now we're in your history. Check it out, Ryan D's been all over this anal porn,
Yeah, like I
and
think
it's illegal now.
I even have a clip of Ryan D on a porn session. Yeah, that's his favorite type of porn.
So it could easily be them just changing the law, and they have your data already that you've been to this place or whatever, and
You
now
guys
all of a
don't
sudden
like-
you're breaking the law.
You guys don't like
Breaking the law.
diarrheadudes.com?
I
That's
guarantee
where we
you
got that
that's the
sound.
site.
That's where we got that sound clip.
Oh,
from.
is it? I was like, I
Yeah.
guarantee
I-
you.
Can you check diarrheadudes.com?
I'm not gonna. I'm
No,
not.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Because we just talked. We're talking about collecting data. I'm not. Gonna, I'm not gonna.
we're gonna make diarrhea dudes.
I'm gonna be on Google. Like, do you want to go to diarrheadudes.com?
I need you to check if it's a website, because if it's not, I'm gonna buy that domain.
Hold up. I will do that. So one thing that I like is voice. So let's try this. All right, ready? Diarrheadudes.com.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh God, no! Oh God, no! Why? So the very first thing is explosive diarrhea video. Drive by explosive diarrhea prank.
Oh my god.
There's I don't see diarrheadudes.com.
Diarrheadudes.com.
but, no, I don't want to.
I can check if it's available for
I
you.
don't
bro.
want it. I don't want it.
I'll tell you how much it is for you.
Oh,
Go
dude.
get it. Go
That'd be
get
so
it.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it for my first story. My second one isn't that great either. I got a bunch of downers today.
All right.
All right. Ricky C is back from the dead.
In
He's
true
like,
Humpcast fashion.
I came back from the dead so I can warn you about the worst shit ever.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Ricky C, what you got?
Turns out that there was an Uber self-driving car that struck and killed an Arizona woman while in autonomous mode.
What kind of car is that?
So, the deadly collision reported by
Okay, we got it.
ABC 15 and later confirmed by Gizmodo apparently took place around 10 p.m. at the intersection of Mill Avenue and Curry Road. This is just all bullshit. According to the Tempe Police Department, the car later clarified as a gray 2017 Volvo XC90.
Volvo.
Was in autonomous mode at the time of the incident while a vehicle operator sitting behind the wheel. The self-driving vehicle had one operator and no passengers. Police have identified the victim as 49-year-old Elaine Herzberg. She was crossing the street at the time she was struck. And this is
Does it say if she was crossing illegally?
It does not say. This was just barely broke yesterday at 12:51.
I
so
saw
in the
this, and I don't
afternoon.
like that detail isn't specified.
It's not
because it
I mean,
could be
there's-
her fault.
They can't say much. I'm sure. You know, this is going to
Well,
be
if it's-
a
if
huge
it's-
ongoing investigation.
If it's in autonomous mode, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah,
should it?
true. It should stop.
Right. So they're saying that where it says this is the Uber crash is the first known fatal collision between a self-driving car and a pedestrian. The only sort of
It's a pretty good odds, though.
The only thing close to this was yeah, exactly. It is pretty. That's
I mean,
that's the thing.
I mean, you
I'm
gotta bet
just,
it.
going to throw this out there. It's pretty good odds.
And that's what they're talking about. And
Yeah.
Immediately, this is like 10-1 of the odds.
Yeah,
it should
yeah,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, like how many actual drivers kill people?
Exactly.
yeah,
per-
probably
per
more.
day.
Still
Probably
safe.
way more. Yeah.
More safe. But still, accidents
safer,
happen.
gooder.
More safe. It's more gooder.
So what? But there was a dude behind the wheel, and what? He
was jerking off the entire time.
jerking off.
Jerking off to diarrhea porn.
So
Watching
these
fucking Harry Potter on his phone.
these self-driving Ubers also have drivers,
A person
like a person behind the wheel, right?
Right.
Just in case.
Which they should be
so
able
this
to
guy
take over.
really fucked up his job.
Yeah, and that's the thing that they failed to leave out, like what happened between him. They failed to leave out if she was crossing illegally. So there's a lot of information that's kind of left out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But I mean, it's because it's going to be an ongoing investigation, so they don't want to
Or maybe
say anything that's going to
or maybe
blame
the vehicle was hacked and was like intending to
could
kill
be
that.
That could be,
Dude,
it too,
I
bro.
cannot. Okay, let me check. I'm
Oh, here we go. So sorry. It says,
I'm contemplating like how soon that should happen.
Yeah, it
I
says-
mean, it's easy.
So it says the investigation will address the vehicle's interaction with the environment, other vehicles, and vulnerable road users such as pedestrians and bicyclists. And it turns out that this was at night at 10 p.m. at night, which apparently within, I guess, the city of Tempe, Arizona is like where these companies all decide to like test drive their vehicles. And they specifically do it at times when it's going to be like challenging. So at night is one of them. They said that it's also been known for the same road when it's raining, when it's foggy. So at different conditions, they've also been known to test their vehicles on the same road. So it's been known
this
that
bitch was just in the wrong
so it's
place.
just in the wrong place,
Wrong
wrong
time.
time. Turns out, maybe. So we don't know. I mean, there's still a lot of information up in the air, but it's definitely a first of its case so far.
Dang.
Well, she just became a statistic.
yeah, exactly.
First woman known to be killed by a autonomous vehicle.
Yeah.
Also,
Skynet.
Look
Maybe
out.
the last one.
Skynet
I know.
1.0.
And maybe the last
one. Maybe they were going to learn from this.
Look out
All
when
that
you're
data.
crossing the road, and dude, don't be fucking dumb. Like, I'm driving all the time, and I drive in an area now where there are tons of dumb people. Like, they are just crossing roads.
You could say the area that we're
Holy-
in literally right now. Is
Huh? Yeah, no, there's tons of
It's
people that
fucking
just
dangerous.
don't give a
It's
fuck.
real dangerous,
But
right?
that's
Yeah.
the thing; they think they're invincible. You're not, because not like if there's
I almost hit a dude the other day.
if there's a competent driver, he'll stop, or he or she will stop. But if there's not,
You
like
should
let's say they're
never assume that someone's going to give
Exactly.
you
never
that
assume
away.
someone's gonna stop.
let's
for
say
you.
they're texting or they're dumb or whatever. Like today, I almost got in an accident because someone had a fucking sunshade on their window.
The fuck?
Not their sunscreen, like their windshield, but their window, so they couldn't even see me. And so I had to fucking
Wait, what?
yeah, they had a sunshade to not have the sun come into their car on their actual window. So and they were turning
extremely
right.
on the
And they're
side
turn-
window.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they're
okay.
turning right.
I've seen that.
They're
I've seen
turning
that.
right. So I was like, they didn't even see me.
What
I'm
a
going
fuck-
straight.
what a
And
fuckhead.
I had to
Wow.
fucking like slam my brakes, turn into the next lane before hitting them because they just it was like, no, I'm going. Good luck, everybody else. Jesus.
Yeah, so that's
So,
it for my stories
Be on the lookout.
for now.
All right.
Maybe I'll be back. I'm dead.
Maybe.
On 420.
Smoke weed every day.
You don't have that
I
one.
may have some news for you. Go ahead.
Diarrhea.
Entertainment news, everybody.
This just broke out.
I'm not gonna get to this story.
I have a question for you.
News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears.
One thing that you did not give me was the children saying "yay." So
That
I
one's
like
easy
that.
to find.
I can find it.
It's on just
I'll try. You know what?
just
I'm gonna-
Google children. Yeah,
I'm
you'll
gonna try
find
to
it.
see if I can find it from my computer, and I'll just upload it to the Google Drive.
Oh, okay.
Diarrhea dudes. The domain is available.
Yes.
You can buy it for $10.98 a year.
Oh my god,
$10.98.
I'm gonna take it
Stay tuned for Ryan D's diarrheadudes.com.
because you know
Don't-
someone
Don't steal it.
you know
don't steal
someone
it.
you know someone's gonna want to buy it off me for way more.
For
Dude,
sure.
fucking buy it. You gotta buy it right now, like literally right now, because we're live. So you're fucked already.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Diarrhea dudes. Now I need to start a band.
That's it. That's your third band. Just like
I didn't know you
diarrhea
can have,
dudes.
like, there's apparently like it could be like diarrhea dudes space, diarrhea dudes
Whoa.
XYZ. You can have all these like crazy endings. Diarrhea dudes club. You can have your own fucking club, bro.
That'd be cool.
I like that.
.global,
I didn't know-
.design, .network,
I did not know
.store,
.club
.live,
was a thing.
.group, .world. There's a bunch of shit you can do.
I didn't know those are all like domains.
Yeah, man. .org. It's not gonna do.
It would be a company, worldwide organization.
I like that. All right, cool.
.io. Why not? You have options, is what I'm saying.
There you go. All right, guys. So I know Ricky Z. Do they have movie theaters in the Land of the Dead?
They do.
They do.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Have you seen any movies recently?
What'd you think of Black Panther, yo?
Oh, yeah.
man, it was fucking great. It was amazing. I saw that. Saw that in the Dead.
So the Dead. Nice.
Do you get bootlegs by the devil?
Yep.
Bootlegs from the
He gets them as soon as they
devil.
drop. He just steals them. He goes in there and records them himself.
Fucking sinner.
You wouldn't steal, would you?
No, definitely not.
But yeah, I saw Black Panther. It was fucking great.
Cool. Well,
What else is there? I forget. I kind of like
all these things on my screen right now.
There's so much stuff in the
Paddington 2.
underworld.
Yeah, definitely Paddington 2. Is Paddington
That's in
2?
there.
Is the,
Yeah.
Oh,
Paddington
okay.
himself is actually in the. He's
in
down
hell.
there.
He's
He's
in
in
hell.
hell. They just bring him back once in a while to make a movie.
All right, cool. Well, I want to let you know that Black Panther has now crossed a line where it is almost one of the top 2, 3. It's almost top 2. It is top 3 of the movies that have basically lasted the longest. It is now in its 5th week at number 1
Until Infinity War.
Well, we'll see. But
That
right
shit's
now,
like already sold out everywhere.
Yeah,
Pre-sale.
seriously, dude. I tried to like look at tickets and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
No.
There's like nothing until like 3 weeks later.
I'm gonna get mine or early in the morning, and I'm probably gonna do that.
Yeah, man. There's like it's already too late to see the movie like on the weekend it comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I have a show the night it comes out, and then I'm gonna go Saturday morning.
Yeah,
So-
it's kind of like you're fucked already if you don't have tickets.
yeah.
I'm gonna check.
Well,
I don't know.
The thing
Maybe.
is, they usually open up new screenings after that because
I
that-
hope so. I'm gonna try to
That's
keep an eye
that's
out.
usually how I get tickets opening weekend. Is I'll wait until the first wave goes, then they're like, "Oh shit, we sold out so fast."
so then they open
we'll
up
do
to other
a
theaters.
new screening,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, hopefully.
and then I'll be like,
I'm just
"Okay,
gonna try to keep
I'm on
watching.
that." But yeah, Black Panther
Dude,
right now.
I don't think I've ever been this excited for a movie.
Dude, that new trailer, holy shit!
We're gonna talk about it a little bit later, but yes,
Okay,
that shit
all right.
was
So box office
amazing.
first. Box office first. Got it.
Box
Got it.
office.
All right.
Box office.
I'm new.
Black Panther is now
I'm dead.
in its 5th week of release, and in the entire 5 weeks it's been out, it has been number 1, beating out what is said to be a very polarizing movie, Tomb Raider, at number 2. Some people are saying it's a great movie. Some people are saying it's a horrible movie.
I heard her tits aren't big enough.
That is one thing that I've heard, but
They're
if
not
you-
as pointy.
They're
as
not
they
as
should be.
pixelated as
Yeah,
PS1.
they're not
Should
as
be very
square.
pointy,
They're not as square.
like.
no, like they need to be more pointy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the heads of Minecraft.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, or Lara Croft PS1
PS1.
version. So number 2, I was gonna say PS1, Tomb Raider, 23.6 million, just on the tail of Black Panther. That's a pun. Black Panther being 26.6.
You got that.
I'm sorry. Are you?
They want a wanga.
You want a wanga with
Wakanda.
Allah Akbar or what? And then number 3.
want a jibba
Read that Wanda Wanda drop.
Number 3 is I Can Only Imagine, which is apparently a fucking religious film that came out of fucking nowhere.
What is it?
Fuck.
A religious film.
What's it called?
I Can Only Imagine.
I never even fucking heard of that.
I have not. I do.
I can only
movie
imagine
news.
hearing of that movie.
Imagine what this movie's about.
I do movie news, and I was like, I looked it up. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a random religious movie that
It's a Christian movie, huh?
that
Starring
someone
Daniel
knows about.
Day-Lewis.
They know about it. I don't even know about it.
Christians know, dude.
Dude, they know.
Starring Rob Schneider
Tar-
as Jesus.
Rob Schneider is
Jesus.
He's the nails that go into the cross.
So here's what happens. Rob
Schneider is the crucifix.
Yeah, Rob Schneider actually ends up getting shot. He dies, and they have to put Jesus parts in him, and then he becomes Jesus.
And they become Jesus.
That's the premise of this movie.
Yep.
It's
Like the animal.
the animal, but with Jesus. That's why I can
my
only
God.
imagine Rob Schneider as Jesus, and it is.
And he's so Jewish, which is hilarious.
Is he even Jewish?
well,
so.
technically,
I thought he was like Filipino.
that's
or
why the
something.
parts work because Jesus was
Schneider?
Jewish.
That's the most Jewish last name ever.
He's like a weird. I don't know. Maybe maybe you're right.
Okay. Also, Jesus was Jewish. Just so you
Right.
know.
That's why I was saying that.
Yeah. No, I'm
Jesus
telling,
was
I'm
a
telling
Jew.
you.
I'm just kidding. I know.
No, he was he was Christian.
Got it.
His name was Christian?
No,
I knew this. It was.
I know. There's a lot of but I actually had a conversation with someone earlier this week where they're like, "Hold the fuck up, Jesus was Jewish." I'm like, what do you think it was?
Wow.
Do you understand that Christian wasn't a religion until after Jesus because of Jesus Christ?
That's why Joey Diaz, his co-host on his podcast, is this like Jewish kid. And he calls him the original Christ killer. He's like, my boy Lee Syatt, the original Christ killer himself.
Yeah. All right, so I Can Only Imagine is followed up by A Wrinkle in Time, which took a super nosedive after not opening.
Is that
very
any
well.
good?
No,
I can't imagine.
everyone pretty much says it's horrible. My brother actually saw it and he said it was horrible, and everyone else.
I had no interest in seeing that shit either.
Well, that's the thing. It's based off a book that a lot of people said was.
But isn't it like a fucking old ass
unfilmable.
book though? Like, I mean, I know it's
don't
like
know how old,
it was a
but-
classic, but it's like definitely like isn't it like 20 years old or something?
Okay, I don't. How do you register a classic? 20 years old?
Yeah, like
Lord of the Rings is older than us.
sure,
But that's not a classic.
no, I know, but it was like a huge book. It was like a huge deal. Like I remember people talking about it when I was in school. When we were in
Okay.
school.
I don't remember. Probably. Yeah, but either way, a lot of people are saying that it's
I'm
just
saying
so
it-
crazy
Yeah.
that it's like unfilmable. But they tried to make a movie, and apparently it didn't do so well.
Yeah.
Disney got money to burn, bro,
I guess so. So
and Oprah.
good for you on Black Panther, Disney.
Rob Schneider's father was Jewish, by the way. Just looked
What?
it up.
What?
Rob Schneider's father was Jewish.
Yeah,
Just looked it
I
up.
could have told you that Schneider.
Bro, I had to look it up, all right?
Stop the fucking presses, you guys. Rob Schneider's dad.
Rob
was
Schneider is the Jew.
L'chaim. Oh. Rob Schneider's like, I like gefilte fish. He's just doing
Okay,
the
all
most
right.
worst. Oh yeah, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
Come on,
Right?
kid.
You guys right? I'm okay. Cool.
This guy is so fucking offensive.
All right.
Jesus.
Cool. All right. So number 5.
You
we
ought
have-
to be crucified.
Heyo.
What?
Just leave it fucking unmuted. Why do you mute it?
Because you have that ringing sound.
It's really not that
You
bad.
just gotta accept it.
It actually isn't as bad as my
The
laptop.
users accept
No.
it. Everyone accepts it. Okay, just leave it up.
Mine, you know what it is? Mine started doing it too, and you have to untangle all the wires and keep that one separately if you can
Yeah,
possibly.
it's super sensitive.
Yeah, we have so many wires. Like you have no. Like
You just added,
it's-
like, 10 more a day.
So bad. It's so
That's
bad.
cool. It works. Fuck it.
All right, but for right now, I'm gonna leave that there, and I'll do it again. Number 5, you have Love, Simon. It's the movie where the kid in high school, he's like, I'm gay, but nobody knows that I'm gay, so I'm not gonna tell anyone that I'm gay.
His name's
And
not
also,
Simon.
Fag.
His name's not Simon.
Name's not Simon. All right, cool. Going on, opening this weekend. You have Pacific Rim Uprising. So you like last time when we canceled the apocalypse?
What?
Canceling it again.
Do you like canceling the apocalypse? Do you like it?
I just like postponing it.
Okay. Do you like canceling the apocalypse?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, if you want to cancel the apocalypse one more again, we have Pacific Rim Uprising. It's again.
It's happening.
It's happening one more again.
It's
So
again. It's again.
If you like big robots and if you like them punching monsters in the face,
Let them
Are you
fight.
guys really this excited
There's-
for this movie?
No, I'm not excited for this.
do you hear my voice and the level that it's at?
Oh, because I remember you guys really loving the first one, and I was like, it's,
Yeah,
it's all right.
You want to
They're just
understand
better
that this
than what we
one's
expected.
the trailers don't even look as good as the first one.
Is Charlie Day in this one?
He is, but
Look-
Garrett Hunnam is not.
Who?
Is not Garrett Hunnam. He's the guy that looks. Oh no, that's Charlie Hunnam. Garrett Hedlund, who everyone assumes is also Charlie Hunnam, and vice versa.
I don't know who you're
Is
talking
not.
about.
He's the white guy from the first movie.
Oh, okay.
They have a new white guy. It's Clint Eastwood's son. That I don't remember his name.
Clyde Eastwood.
Clyde? No, Scott, bro. Scott Eastwood. Dude, why did Clyde? Would you come up with Clyde, bro?
I don't know.
Clyde.
Clint. Clyde.
Oh. Hey.
Actually,
So we got John.
Actually, he's Kevin Eastwood's brother.
He's a horse.
All right.
He's the ugly part of Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
This is the sequel to Pacific Rim, directed by Stephen Knight and starring John Boyega, who you may know from Attack the Block, as well as the Star Wars Force Awakens and
What
Star
is
Wars.
that?
What?
Star Wars.
I don't
Star
know.
Wars?
I don't know no Wars. Star Wars.
The Wars and the Stars, bro. John Boyega and not Kelly Day.
Kelly
Charlie
Clarkson.
Day.
Charlie Day. Kelly Day. And of course, after this, you have a Wes Anderson movie. That's all I really need to tell you.
Yes.
Moving on.
Dogs.
Dogs.
I love
and
dogs.
Dogs. Wes Anderson. Stop animation.
Yeah,
that's all you need to know.
I really want to see this movie.
I still want to see this movie.
Today they released the honest trailers for every Wes Anderson movie ever, and it's amazing because every Wes Anderson movie ever is like the same,
Yeah.
just with a slightly different cast, slightly different characters and settings. Same movie apparently. Treat yourself. Go to YouTube.com and look up the honest trailer for every Wes Anderson movie. It's hilarious.
I'll have to check that one out.
So those are the
I can't wait for this
two
movie.
major ones coming out. I'm probably gonna check out Pacific Rim and maybe Tomb Raider pretty soon. So we'll check that out.
Let's see Owl Dogs. And
Some trailers came out. This one I want to talk about because it's kind of our childhood. Won't You Be My Neighbor? It's a Mr. Rogers documentary, and
Get ready
just
to
watching
cry.
the trailer,
ready to cry.
I was like, he's such a nice guy. So, Mr. Rogers,
I know he's the only one like that from that kind of atmosphere and setting that
Yeah.
just like nothing's come out of like him being
He's
that
been like
right?
a total
creepy.
yeah. scumbag.
So honestly, there's a lot of stuff about the past where you're like, oh yeah, they were all racist or they were all mean, they were all mean spirited. There was something behind the scenes.
They diddled
This
kids.
guy
Well, he
was
like
the best of us.
He was like a children's psychologist or something like that. So that's why he was so good at like connecting and coming up with ideas to teach kids how to learn and all, or like he had all these different like methods of teaching because he studied children.
Yes. And like each one of his episodes, I remember it was a lesson, but it was a nice episode of TV.
Yeah.
It wasn't like fueled with like hatred comedy or like anything
Scare
like that.
tactics.
Scare tactics.
I mean, for generations too. Think about how like when he started was like in the 50s, 60s or something. So
Yeah, dude.
I don't even know when
and
he
then
started.
and all the way up until we were kids in the early 90s, like that's
I was
how-
still watching him. Yeah,
that's how much of an impact and how long he had been doing that, you know.
Yeah.
exactly. And so this brand new trailer dropped today, and it really it's a good look at what it was when it came out and what he kind of stood for. And
Huge right activist for the public broadcasting.
absolutely,
yeah,
definitely check this
everything almost.
trailer out if you haven't. But I watched this. We all watched this before the episode, and it was just like it was touching. It was touching because it really showed us that this man.
He's one of a kind.
Even back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, etc., like he was just like, you know what? Here's how you should be. Here's a good, and he wasn't condescending about it.
Yeah.
He was just like, this is what I think you should be, and I'm going to try and teach your children if you watch this show.
So I think this is life and how he experienced
So
it.
here it is. So it's like back in the, he's like, this is racism. There's no reason for racism. Let me share this with this black person, or let me do this.
It was really
Or
crazy
do that.
because
Let me do this. Like it wasn't preachy. Like a lot of
Yeah.
stuff nowadays is very preachy, and it's like we get it. You want this.
Yeah.
He was just like, no, this is what you should do.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna do it.
I was watching
This is how you should live your life.
on the on Twitch.tv, the website where like it's a lot of streaming stuff. They're like doing like this Mr. Rogers thing where they're playing a bunch of his old episodes.
Oh, really?
And I just happened to tune in on one of them, and like I don't even know like what time, like when it was in the series, but it was I forgot what his name was, but it's the black guy who he has on the show with him, his co-host,
Yeah.
and it's like the puppet that he has, a tiger,
Yeah.
and like they're like trying to blow bubbles, and the tiger was just like, oh well, if I blow bubbles, it's gonna be like my color, and if you blow bubbles, it's gonna be your color, right? So like it's like a whole lesson of like no, like bubbles are the same.
We
like,
blow the same bubble.
Blow the same
it's
bubbles.
The air in our bodies, not like what makes us
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
outside.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just like, damn, like, that's
Wow.
crazy.
You're like,
That's
that's some
deep
deep
cut.
shit,
That's some
bro.
deep cut. And you were high as fuck, and you were
Yeah.
like, "That's some deep shit, Mr.
Deep
Rogers."
shit, Mr. Rogers. Exactly.
You're like, "True shit, man."
Yeah, for real, bro.
So, yeah, it's pretty intense. But in a calm, understanding manner. It's
Yeah, if you
something
ever-
that's very unique.
There was a lot of really cool in that trailer. Just in that trailer alone, there was a lot of cool like behind the scenes footage.
Absolutely, and
Yeah.
I obviously as a kid, you don't know any of this. Watching just the trailer, I was learning a little bit more about him, and I was like, no, this guy has no real scandal behind him. He was just a dude who's like, you know what? Let me try and like just show people.
Yeah, if you ever have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that video of him? It's like some sort of network committee that he's standing in front of, asking for them to not cut funding. Or something like
that's
that,
right.
And he gives this whole speech about like what he does for children and all this stuff, and then it's super fucking touching, like what he says and all this. And one of the guys is like, you know what, like he's changed my mind. Like I really believe in this man and what he's trying to do. It's pretty cool.
And, like supposedly that member of Congress or whatever. I think he was. I don't know if he was like a senator or something.
I don't know what it was for.
He was the head of some guy. Like
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
really supposed to be like a really stern person who was like known for like just being a dickhead.
Yeah.
And like they said, like within like the 5 seconds of Mr. Rogers starts speaking,
His speech, yeah.
he immediately turns this guy like around.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so definitely check this out. The title of the documentary is called "Won't You Be My Neighbor." Don't be confused. There is a Tom Hanks movie that will be coming out, not yet with the trailer, but this
And
is a documentary.
Also, Colin Hanks plays Mr. Rogers in the latest episode of Drunk History.
So also check that out.
Check that out as well.
Exactly. All right, and so that's going to be it for my stories. We're going to move on to Ryan D.
Wait. We didn't talk about Infinity War.
Oh, shit. I forgot. I must have closed the tab. So
Son of a-
also this week.
Wait. Before we get into this, I need a drink. So do I have to drink another Red Bull,
no, we
or
have
can somebody give me a
another-
beer?
Yeah. You want a Maharaja?
Sure.
You want to split these?
Well, who are you trying to summon now, bro?
I want some, but I don't want one myself.
Sure,
though.
yeah. Or you want to split one of yours?
These are. No, I don't have any more. I brought the. Big
Oh,
boy
you mean?
can.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Or do you want a Red
I
Bull?
split one of these. But
Oh, sure. I don't care.
Just drink that. I have two more.
how strong
So
are these?
If
These
you
are pretty strong, right?
These are 10.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got,
shit,
I wanna split
10%.
this. Let's split this. Let's split this.
All right.
Also, we still have Jeremy beers. So we have.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
We have a jalapeno IPA.
Oh, dude, I gotta have some jalapeno.
Damn it. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let's
sorry.
split. No, split because I want one too.
God, I can't drink more though.
Come on. It'll be a little bit.
It's a can. I'll help you. We have a large Jamaican.
Dude, I gotta
Jamaican
have some
jerk stout.
jalapeno.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll just
it's
give
a
you that
little
little
one.
bit.
It's
I'll
a-
drink
it's
all
a
this.
little bitty. It's a little bitty.
I
So
want. Can I have some of that?
Yeah,
Oh, is
of
that the
course.
only one that's left?
As far as jalapeno, yeah.
What else is in there?
Man, can I get that from Bringing Back from the Dead?
We have a roasted red bell pepper ale at 8.3, and a.
Did you have that
large-
one?
No, I never had that one.
Oh,
Jamaican
that was the one
jerk.
that was the one that
He
Vic,
didn't come by. He was supposed to come by back from the.
that was the one
that's
that
right, I
that's the
couldn't
one that
make it.
Vicky and I worked on. So we should split that one.
and a Jamaican jerk stout, which he made us.
I had some of that, but it wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, he made us barbecue sauce that was with the Jamaican jerk stout spices, and it was amazing. I brought it to my work because we have this thing called family meal where we all eat together and they just make food for us. I give them the sauce so they could like basically use it for the chicken. The most amazing fucking thing. Like I need this sauce. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna get some more sauce because I love this barbecue sauce. So fucking
Secret
good.
ingredient.
Secret ingredient is deliciousness. All right, so let's talk about Infinity War. You guys, last week, the trailer for Infinity War dropped, and I had to clean 3 pairs of my pants. You want to know why? The one I was wearing got full of jizz.
Okay, let's make some bets right now. Who's gonna die?
Let's
Iron
actually,
Man.
that's not a good idea. That's not a bad idea. Let's
All right, we're making bets. I'm going
making
Iron Man
bets.
let's make a poll here.
Captain
Iron-
America.
and Captain America. I'm out with you on that one. What do you? Who do you think? Let's pick one. I pick Iron Man. You pick Captain America. Who do you think?
Hawkeye hasn't been seen in this trailer.
Hawkeye hasn't been seen.
Who else hasn't been seen?
I don't think
Somebody
he'll
else hasn't
die
been seen
only
either.
because of the family aspect.
I was thinking
'Cause
Loki.
he's the only one that has a family. Loki's
another thing.
definitely dying.
You think
Yeah,
so?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
don't.
is Loki your person?
I
Yeah, I
actually
think Loki
I
dies.
actually think Loki's
I
safe.
think Loki's a pretty good person to fucking die.
No,
I
think he should
die.
die.
He should die.
I want Thanos to snap him in half just
Yeah.
for stepping out of line. For
Exactly. He should die. Loki should die.
Oh, should yes. I think he will. No,
should-
I'm
I don't think he's
sticking-
that much of a favorite for them to keep around.
I
He
think his
is,
time is
though.
up.
I think so too.
No. Okay.
Makes sense.
Well,
Thanos is
pick a
coming.
person. So you pick Captain
Well,
America.
you guys picked the two of the obvious ones, so that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
No, I mean,
I'll choose Loki. I think Loki's gonna die too.
Do you
no,
think Cap?
I'll just do. Well, I definitely think Iron Man for sure.
okay. And
I-
you
yeah.
also want to know why? If you have watched Black Panther, this is not a spoiler. There is someone there that I think could very easily step into Iron Man's shoes, especially because of in the comic books.
Oh, right.
There is precedent for it.
Right.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, but
Iron Heart. Oh, you don't know you might not know okay. So you've seen Black Panther and you didn't fall asleep? Just real quick.
no, I watched the whole thing and I loved it.
Spoiler
Black.
alert.
No, it's not. It's a spoiler. Black Panther's younger sister
I
is
see.
very much a Tony Stark-esque character,
Sure.
Very smart.
and could step into those shoes if they wanted to go that route.
Well, let's here. Oh, fuck, I gotta get a character
so,
list
for
going.
sure.
Nah, we'll figure this out later. But
okay, but I think Iron Man. You think Captain America and Loki. Let's just say those three are our top three
for
for
sure.
if they're
Those
gonna kill anyone.
I think those three have to die. Or I'm gonna be pissed.
I definitely don't think they're gonna do Thor because Ragnarok was the
No.
best Thor movie they've ever made, and they
Not
can't.
Thor, I
They're
don't
not
think
gonna get
so.
rid of him. Like I do not think so.
yet.
No one from the Guardians. No, it would be cheap to do another
so Ricky
group death.
says Iron Man.
Yeah.
I say Iron Man. Ricky says Captain,
Cap.
and you say Loki. Okay, let's do a wild card. If it was someone not of those
Vision.
people, Vision.
Ooh, that's maybe.
I think that's a cop out.
I mean,
Why
that's.
not?
I mean, that's what I think. That's
Exactly.
what they
He's-
want
he's
us to
an easy
think
kill.
too. I think that's also what they want us to think, though.
Maybe
Because he's got the
I'll put my
Infinity
money
Okay,
on Vision.
let's do this. We're talking about death, but not coming back, right? Because I think I think if
because
Vision,
they've said that people are going to be wiped out in this movie.
but I think if Vision dies, he's coming back.
I don't think so.
I do.
Well, technically, I mean, I guess he could because he's just like a fucking.
He's like the
He's an
internet or
android.
something.
yeah.
But he's
lives
Jarvis,
on the
but in a
internet.
body, kind of technically, kind of
Right.
sort of. But the thing is that brought him to life was that the Infinity Stone in his head.
Which fucking
Thanos is
obviously
after
gonna fucking take.
and most likely going to take
No, he's gonna take it.
most likely. Yes.
He's gonna get all the fucking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
Yes.
each pick two then.
Okay, I'm going with Iron Man. I'm going to go wild card. You can start with Captain America and go wild card.
I'm
And
going
you can go with
Vision.
Loki and a wild card.
I'm going Cap and Vision.
I will go Iron Man. And
What do you mean wild card? I don't know what that means.
A non-obvious character. So we picked the obvious ones right now.
All right.
Non-obvious.
non-obvious.
No, Vision's non-obvious. I'll give you Vision.
Okay.
I'm going Iron Man and
Scarlet Witch.
no,
I say Hawkeye.
I don't. I don't think
Hawkeye?
I don't think he's in this movie. If it's in the entire like very
He
little.
is. They said that
He's
he's
gotta
not.
be in it.
They
Is
said
he?
he's not in the trailer because it would give away too much.
He did.
That's why he's all about this tag movie that we didn't talk about
Yeah,
today.
exactly.
That's why he's dying and he's.
He's doing other
He's
shit.
doing other
He's
shit
gotta
movies.
He's got to fucking do tag.
Mm-hmm.
He needs money now.
Yeah. So I say Loki and Hawkeye.
It's good.
I want to see if maybe they kill off.
I never heard of that character. Sneezy.
A little sneeze.
Fury.
Little sneezer.
I want to see if they kill off Fury
Fucking tease it for the fifth time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
because he's
that.
one of those characters that like could honestly go and you wouldn't see it
Agent
coming.
Carter.
You wouldn't see it coming, but it would definitely change things.
Yeah.
Also,
We-
Agent
and we-
Carter kind of.
And we know none of the Guardians are gonna die.
I can't see them dying.
The only person I could
Groot,
see dying is
Groot
Drax.
Groot has already died. I don't think they're gonna do Drax. If you kill Rocket,
Not gonna kill Rocket.
everyone will kill you.
Not gonna
Yeah.
kill Star Lord. Not
Yeah.
gonna kill Gamora.
Yeah, there's no way. I can't see that.
The only person I can see dying from that crew is Drax, and I still think that's like a long stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you kill Wong from Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I can see Wong die.
He already died in Doctor Strange, and then they just brought him back. All right, so I'm gonna go with Fury. You're gonna go with Vision. You're gonna go with
Hawkeye.
All right, so you have it here. Let's see what they
We'll
do,
tune in after.
and then definitely let us know what you think about the trailer
I should leave this out to see if Matt and
and whoever's on Rat Crew.
Talk could
Right on
fucking-
there, like who do you think will die?
I put Infinity War Death Pool.
There you
My-
go.
There we go.
That's actually what's going to happen because Disney bought Fox. Deadpool's going to show up in Infinity War. That's what it is.
That'd be so funny.
He's gonna kill Thanos.
I was talking with.
It's like, hold up. Let me just jump in here.
I got this.
I was talking to my coworker about this, and I was like, "Do you think they would try and tie them together and all that stuff, like with Deadpool?" And he was just like, "No, it's impossible." He said Kevin Feige wouldn't let it happen and all this stuff.
Yeah,
and he's
no
like,
way.
Until, because
does.
these Infinity Stones are like the Flashpoint where you have a built-in reset button.
But he brought up a good point in which like Kevin Feige's been waiting to do these X-Men movies, so he's gonna reset everything and do it just the way he wants.
Which is why I'm thinking, because of this whole Disney buying Fox thing, you have all the ammo you need, and because of the fact that you have Infinity Stones, all you really need to do is explain them. Everyone who's read the comics knows that the Infinity Stones have these extreme powers. There's a reality stone that can literally just change reality. So it's a reset button on your entire continuity.
But it's easier just to disregard all the other shit and then just say this is still in this universe, right?
Yeah.
True, but yeah, I mean, there's so many ways they could do it, but it's how they execute it, of course, and of course, like Fox has been doing it where they don't give a fuck about continuity. Every movie they put out is something that contradicts another one before it.
I'm so fucking excited for this movie, though.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
I literally saw this.
I think
trailer
I'm
and
more.
it's like, so...
Tell me if you guys feel the same. I feel like I'm more excited for this than Star Wars.
Yes.
Definitely
Han Solo.
This has been such a build-up. It's like this is.
I mean, for the past like
This is what
10
I want.
years, it's been,
and because it's so recent that we're just like, it's building you up, it's building you up. Whereas Star Wars is like, you've seen it across your life, yes, but it's not like urgent.
There's no urgency. There's never been like a big build-up to something like this where all these characters come.
The tension is not high in Star Wars.
I was gonna bring in this article, and it was like there was this Twitter thing going around where it was like, they're saying that Infinity War is going to be the biggest crossover of all time, and then they would be like, and this is me, and it's like, it'd be something stupid like fucking
the Patton Oswalt, his fucking
filibuster.
No, and it was like Batman and Robin and the fucking Green Hornet from like the 1950s. I was like, that's
already stupid.
That's not even right. And there's like the Flintstones meet the Jetsons. It's like, nope.
Okay. I mean, I've heard that that's a theory or like whatever those cartoon conspiracy theories where it's like the Jetsons are above the Flintstones.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
That's fucking.
Can I get some jalapeno or?
Yeah, I'll break that open. Randy, you ready?
So excited for this.
Oh no! Oh no! Behold the secrets of nature's deepest mystery.
She's literally like launching eggs out of her pussy. The poo-poo, eat the poo-poo guy. So they just like tie up these dudes and fart in their face. Maybe cut off his dick. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. You ready?
Yeah, explosion.
Somebody want the rest of them? Down your shit.
So,
Sorry. So you guys like Disneyland? Or,
I
Disneyland's
fucking
cool.
love Disneyland.
you guys like Marvel?
Yes.
Yeah. We just talked about that movie coming out.
Did we just talk?
Yes.
So how about if Marvel themed lands are coming to Disneyland? All the Disney parks, and it's guaranteed by Disney that they will be ready in 2020.
Oh shit! It's not too far away.
So
year are we in right now?
according to what
I was like, what year are we in right now?
2018. So that's only 2 years away.
Man.
So
Close as fuck.
on Tuesday, which is today, this is an announcement today, dog. I got the exclusive.
Ryan D exclusive.
Disney
He's
announced.
gonna get fucking his contract.
Disney announced that Marvel superhero themed lands will be coming to Disney California Adventure, Disneyland Paris, and Hong Kong Disney in 2020.
So none of the ones around us. Got it.
No, California
No,
Adventure.
California Adventure.
But
Oh shit.
But one of the things, my brother actually brought this up in our family group chat because my family loves Disneyland, is that they are going to get rid of a Bug's Life land.
Yeah,
In order
I'm
to
perfectly fine with that.
that's
Yeah,
in my
but-
it's in my article. Thanks, bro.
But people hate, oh no, like especially my cousin.
gotta go.
My
Bugs
cousin
Land, dude.
loves
Gotta go.
it.
It's got to go.
Suck a
Fuck a
dick,
Bug's
Flick.
Life.
Suck a fucking flick dick. Dick flick.
Okay, at
flick.
California. Well, this is what Garrett is saying. At Disney California Adventure, the new Marvel Land will open in 2020, building around the already existing Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, which opened in
Which is
2017 to
Bug's
replace the
Life.
Hollywood Tower of Terror attraction. The land will replace what is currently a Bug's Land. It's tough being a bug. Closed on March 19. So this shit just closed yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So if you haven't already been to Bugs Land and
So they're
late.
gonna tear
Too
all
late.
that shit
You
down.
fucked up.
I'm still
Is it bad?
fucking.
well, no, you didn't fuck up. It's you. You're fine. You're not missing anything.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're really
That's the place
not.
where you fucking walk through.
You walk through to get to the Tower of Terror.
I liked it.
You go get beers.
I
You have to walk
liked
through to get
it.
Dude,
beers,
now
and
imagine
you walk
if
through.
that's Marvel shit, like walking through.
It's
How
gonna be
much
10
better
times
that's gonna be
better.
so much better.
I might like it more, maybe.
It's gonna be way better.
We'll see.
Fuck a Bug's Life.
So at Disney Paris, a Marvel themed area.
Fuck a Bug's Life.
Yeah, fuck a flick, bro.
Fuck a flick. Fuck a fuck a fuck a
At
flick.
Disneyland Paris, at Disneyland Paris, a Marvel themed area will be added to Walt
No
Disney
comments about that?
Studios Park. Nobody's commenting about that.
Not yet.
What do you guys
Studios
think
Park.
about Bug's Life?
Will include an attraction where riders will team up with Iron Man and the Avengers. This summer, Disneyland Paris is hosting Marvel's Summer of Superheroes, a live show featuring superheroes, special effects, and projections. In Hong Kong, Disneyland has already started its Marvel-themed expansion plans, which I've seen. Looks fucking dope. There's this Iron Man ride, bro. It's fucking sick.
Dude,
You have
I
to
was
be in
here.
a suit.
I was hearing about the
No,
Tron
you like-
ride. That shit was good. The
The Tron ride, yeah.
Oh, the Tron ride looks sick.
So-
People are saying it's the best ride they've ever been on in their life.
So one of the
shit.
buildings that I delivered to, they have the
It's Hong Kong.
no, they have
It's an elevator straight down, Hong Kong.
It's
Go to
an
Hong
it's the attractions it's the attractions building and so for all the people who design the rides.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
shit.
They have like part pieces of the different rides. So they have the Tron cycle. So
Oh,
that you can
no
see
way.
it's like the actual the one you get into.
Nice.
And there's
cool.
like the Dumbo rides and like the old school like Mr. Toads.
Oh,
And
wow.
then they
That's
have
awesome.
like they have diagrams of like the new Iron Man ride coming out and like all this cool shit.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Or I think the
take
Iron Man
pictures,
ride is
bro.
already out. Actually,
Take some pictures, post them on our Facebook.
I've seen
Come on.
videos for sure. The Iron Man one where he's
Yeah.
like he flies by. He's like, "Hey guys, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah.
I'm
This-
Iron Man.
I'm Iron Man. I'm Iron Man. Let's go do Iron Man.
Hey guys, I'm Iron Man.
And then he just flies off.
It's all like so super.
Okay, so Hong Kong Disneyland has already. Yeah, what did I say? Which it will. Okay, it's Marvel themed expansion plans, which will include a new attraction where riders can team up with Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh shit!
But not Flick.
This will join
Ah,
the
Flick.
Iron Man experience. Okay, so
You know what? That would be the best thing ever.
He just shows up down.
Flick,
he, like,
Flick
goes
shows up.
into- yeah.
Like basically, they redo the whole
Throwback.
Bug's Life 4D thing, and it's Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Flick shows up.
You know where they fucked up though?
Ant-Man just kicks his ass.
There was never a Bugs.
I want a Bug's Life Ant-Man crossover. Get on it, Disney. I know you're listening to me.
There was never a Bugs Life 2. Why wasn't there ever a Bugs Life 2?
because it sucked.
I loved the Bugs
No,
Life.
Bug's Life. I loved it too. I don't know. It's probably the same reason they haven't done an Incredibles 2 until recently. They just didn't think it would be
Well,
such a
they're
hit.
definitely not going to do a Bugs Life 2 now because they're taking
Yeah,
down
no
the only
way.
attraction they had.
Yeah, it's
Not,
dead.
not true. They still don't have an Incredibles ride.
dead now.
They have nothing Incredibles.
They're
in
about
fact.
to because they're
Because
doing
of
the
the new
Incredible
movie.
coaster.
Dude, Disney never fucking. They're not gonna. If they had something lined like this, dude, everything's not a fucking accident. It's not just coincidence. It's like always on purpose.
Well, you know they're doing the Incredible coaster, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
that's after they announced the
Yeah, so that's why-
sequel.
so the
Like,
whole
so
the,
now
a
they're getting rid of years later.
Bugs Life. Bugs Life is dead, bro.
Well, wait a
It's
minute.
gone.
Wait a minute, though.
Bury it down.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
6 feet deep.
Because the whole Paradise Pier is now going to be the Pixar Pier.
Yeah.
So
But
maybe
Bugs Life is gone.
but
No,
maybe,
I think
they
they're
might
gonna
do Bugs Life.
I think
there.
they're gonna put some Bugs Life in that
They
shit.
better not.
They'll pump a little Bugs Life into the pier.
They better not.
They're gonna do it.
All right.
All right.
See. I guess we'll
okay.
see.
And I didn't read this article you sent me, but it just sounds hilarious.
Yeah, I read the headline and I'm like, Ryan should talk about this.
A man died after getting his head trapped under a movie seat.
What?
Some real life shit.
A movie theater is supposed to be a safe haven for cinephiles. Is that a fucking word?
Yes.
Yes.
People
Oh
that
my
love movies.
God, I don't want to be called that. It sounds horrible.
It's like a pedophile.
Yeah,
For sin,
but
like
for
sin-
sins.
movies. For sins? Yeah. For your sins.
A place where you can sit back, gorge yourself on popcorn, and not worry about any freak accidents. But dangers lurk around every corner, and apparently even the nice, luxurious seats offer their own dangers. In Birmingham, United Kingdom, a man has died in a freak movie theater accident. A moviegoer at the Vue Cinema Theater in Birmingham died under terrifying and tragic circumstances. His head got caught under the footrest of his movie theater seat.
How?
And it's the stuff of nightmares, really. The man was reportedly bending down to retrieve a phone, and then his head became wedged underneath the electronic footrest. Somebody probably came down on his head with the fucking footrest.
Jesus.
He reportedly panicked and suffered cardiac arrest before the footrest was broken by people trying to help, and and he was freed.
Jesus.
When he was rushed to the hospital, where he died a week later.
A week later?
So he had a heart attack. There was something wrong with this motherfucker already.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Like, you die a week after you're like, oh, my head got stuck.
Well, and he had a heart attack, not brain trauma.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But a week later? That's
not what's important here.
Week later?
What's important here is his head got stuck. That's not what killed him. He had a heart attack because he panicked.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. Especially if you're at the disco.
What's that thing?
Jesus Christ.
Shout out.
What happened?
2000.
Shout out
What
2000.
were you saying?
What?
I don't know.
That's all I got.
Skippy. That's it. Then we're
Skippy.
Gucci.
Skippy Poopy.
Then we're Gucci.
And I want to thank everyone for listening to this anniversary episode of Humpcast. Thank you so
horn,
much for
bro.
coming
Come
in.
on.
I don't. You didn't give me the
I didn't
horn.
give you the horn?
You did not.
You
did not.
Bro.
I failed you. I'm sorry.
You have. Thank you so much for listening. I want to thank Ricky C for coming back from the dead for this episode.
You're welcome.
Ricky C, I know you're streaming on Twitch in the afterlife. Where can
Twitch
they find
or my
you?
Facebook. My Facebook, I don't know how to just find me on there because I don't even know. I
Come
might
find him.
delete it, so we'll see what happens with this whole fucking Facebook
What?
shit I just talked
How am I
about.
that's my only connection
If
to
I'm
you,
not
bro.
on there, you can follow me at twitch.com/BigBodyBugatti90.
That's really your
I
name?
am streaming on there. Check it
Big
out.
body boot.
Big Body Bugatti 90.
There you go, Ryan
Check
D.
it out.
You know what? Since we're on the video game shit, you guys should add me on Xbox One, bro.
Ryan D just got some Xbox
Play me
shit.
PUBG PC,
Turtle-
same name, Big
Turtle-
Body Bugatti.
Turtle Van 666. That's my
Nice.
that's my fucking
good one.
yeah.
There you go. You can follow me at Garrett_AM Lee on Twitter and Instagram. You can also follow me in my daily happenings on Mitch_Striker at Snapchat. And I want to thank everyone for listening. We are not going to end on a song by anyone except for our.
Play some Post Malone, dog.
No, I was just
Fuck
going to
you.
play the intro, and then maybe after that I'll play some Post Malone. But either way, watch out. Thank you so
Play
much.
that new Little Dicky song.
Little Dicky. I haven't even.
I haven't.
Oh, you got after this. We got to watch the video. It's so good.
Oh,
All right, we'll
okay.
do that later.
All right.
But thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you.
Bye,
next
everyone.
week.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Rest in peace, Ricky C.
I'm going back to the dead now.
9, 8. Fellas.